guys, so it's Sunday again and I wanted to play some more F1. So today, we're playing with the wheel attached to the play seat. And hopefully it goes better than that. So in today's video, I'm going to be using the exact same settings I usually do. I'm going to be shifting with the paddles here. My game's not very loud, so apologies if I mess up some shifts. If it gets to the point where I'm just messing up every single shift ever, I will just turn it into automatic just because I can't hear my game. Anyways, we will see how this goes. Fingers crossed I can do pretty well. I should not have gotten that green. Anyway, so like I was saying, Spa is just one of those tracks that I know. Oh, what? I totally got that. But yeah, Spa is just one of those tracks that I know really, really, really well. So hopefully I can pull something pretty good in. I'm supposed to be in 5th gear around this corner. That is insane. All right, not being able to hear my car perfectly is getting very annoying, but I think I should be able to handle it okay. Anyways, one of the things that I did want to get your guys' opinion on was, what do you think of this setup? Is it good? Is it bad? What do you guys think of it? This is my first time recording with this whole new setup. Like I said, I've been wanting to do wheel cam videos for a long time and bring them back to the channel. And I bought a whole bunch of new stuff, so let me know in the comments down below how this sounds, how it looks, and everything like that. And I can hopefully take your feedback and apply it to the next time I make a video like this. So alright, this lap was far from perfect. I would say it was pretty abysmal, actually. But my score actually didn't actually, I just said actually like 12 times in a row. It didn't do too badly, if I'm honest. Alright, so let's try to clean this lap up a bit. Keep it in there. Yes, there we go. Going much better. I haven't gotten a red yet. That's always a good sign. Why does it say I need to be in 4th gear? I don't like this suggested gear. It's a bit weird because it doesn't really know what speed I'm doing. It's just predicting it for the corner that's coming up. Like right now it says I should be in 5th gear. I should be in 5th gear at this part, but not before. It says I should be in 3rd gear now. Maybe they want me downshifting like way before the corner? Maybe? So one of the other things about this track is that might be a little bit difficult for the McLaren is that the McLaren's not really built for top speed so much. It lacks in the engine department quite a bit. And Spa is one of those tracks that does have quite a few big straights on it. So we'll see how it goes, but I mean, I'm not really expecting too many crazy results here just because of that. And secondly, because I'm using the wheel, and thirdly, because it's, well, me playing. But yeah, I'm honestly really glad that you guys are enjoying the series as much as you guys... Oh, I just got that. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the series as much as you guys are. It's one of my favorite series to make, honestly. Hey, I did the points! There we go, I nailed it. I'm gonna go for a 3rd lap of practice just because I honestly need it with how poo my driving's been recently, but we'll see how it goes. I'm on all purple right now. One of the things I am happy to be back on the wheel for is that I find whenever I'm driving with a controller, it's just super hard to do any form of throttle control. When I'm playing on a wheel, totally different story. I find that I could actually race quite a bit better on a wheel. When I first started making like Forza videos back in the day, every single one of them, I used a wheel, and then I was like, then I made the decision a really long time ago to, okay, well, invalid lap time, I've left the track. Well, that didn't go very well. I got 485 again, actually. I'm just gonna pull over and head back into the pits and see how we did. But yeah, back when I made Forza videos, every single one of them was on a controller, or it was on a wheel, and then for whatever reason, I made the decision to switch from a wheel to a controller. And then ever since then, I've just never looked back. So how was my time compared to everyone else? I mean, actually, they're not going to give me a time because my lap was a DNF on my actual good lap. So yeah, 22nd place, 58 seconds. I would imagine that lap would have been maybe 2 seconds green, at least. So the only thing that's getting me a little bit worried for this race is actually just the manual gears. I'm quite nervous about it, I will say. Depending on how qualifying goes, is what's going to determine what I do in the race. Obviously, I'd feel more comfortable with automatic gears, but I do want to challenge myself to use the manual gears because I know I should be, but not hearing my game is making it a little difficult. Usually when I play, I'm wearing headphones and stuff like that, so I can just hear the game perfectly in my ears, and I can just boom, 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 and I don't even think about it the majority of the time. But when you don't hear the cars, especially when you're in an F1 car and the gears are so important, it definitely makes a big difference. Anyway, so we've got our super soft tires in our one-shot qualifying. The leader to beat, I don't know who the leader is. Not going to tell us right now, but you can already see me running into gear problems. I'm trying to brake early for a lot of these corners in the hopes that it helps me get my gears better. All right, so Hamilton is currently in the lead. I would not be surprised if he has pole position in that Mercedes. That thing is unbelievably quick. Opening the DRS, I'm up in 16th place. I mean, that's not too bad. I will drop some places on the straight, drop down to 18, and hopefully I can get a couple places back in some of the corners. This is not smooth at all. I've dropped down to 19th now. Down in 20th place now, still not doing particularly well, and we have the biggest straight of the entire, I mean, it's a straight-ish, and I think it's bigger than the other straight, but we're going to lose some time here as well. Yeah, down into 22nd place. So I think, if I'm honest, I'm going to put it into the automatic gears just because I know that's where I will feel more comfortable, and that's where I will be a lot more competitive. I've gotten about a lap time I left the track. God damn it. So I guess I got, like, DQ'd from qualifying then. At 22nd place. So I'm going to put it into automatic gears just because that's where I will feel more comfortable, and I think I'll be more competitive that way. But, we'll have to see. So, alright, I'm still doing a little bit better than my teammate Jensen Button, who is a number of points away from me, actually. He was like, if I saw that correctly, it was like 42 points behind. So anyways, I realized we didn't actually run through the grid order before. So let's take a quick look at the grid and see where everyone is. We've got a line of Mercedes, a line of Red Bull, then a line of Ferrari. Let's see if I can nail it again. Line of, Williams has done well. Where's the other Ferrari? Wow, Raikkonen down in 7th place. And then we've got Force India boys, we've got McLaren, and a Toro Rosso with Carlos Sainz. Anyways, so the race strategy, it could very well rain by the looks of it. So hopefully we can get our stuff in soon, quickly, and get everything done before the rain comes. Now, we're on the super soft tires. We will be staying on the super soft tires until lap 4, getting on the soft tires until lap 11. That sounds good. Hopefully this time we don't run into issues where we have to pit twice by accident. So I'm back in the automatic gears. Hopefully this goes well. Fingers crossed it does. I'm going to try to take a cheeky inside line, get as many overtakes as I can possible. Stomping on the brake for the first corner. I'm up in 14th, up to 13th place. I don't actually know how to look behind with a wheel, so sorry. Jensen Button, teammate here, shooting sparks all over my car. I'm going very wide off the track. I actually overtook Button. Really? They're making me give the place back to Button because I overtook him while making the track bigger than it was. I mean, I guess I took more speed in than you're supposed to, but still, I made the track longer. Anyways, yeah, playing in automatic, it means I can focus more on, 1, what I'm saying, and 2, my lines, which is probably quite important. And I mean, I got to get a lot of these overtakes in on lap number 1 because we've always seen after lap number 1, the intensity of the race picks up a lot, and a lot of these guys sort of start to hit their groove on lap 2, 3, and then I just won't catch them. So usually by the end of lap 1, wherever that is, that's usually where the place I will stick in for the rest of the race. That was a sick drift. Drifting an F1 car, man. So I don't think I actually damaged anything there. I might have got the front wing a tiny bit. I didn't see what it was at the beginning. If I damaged it maybe on the first corner or something like that. But, I mean, if I did, I mean, I got off pretty lucky from that. So, all right, we're sitting in higher revs. We've got Carlos Sainz just behind us. I wish I could look behind. Don't know how to. Just press everything. What happens if I press everything? Carlos Sainz is right behind, stomping on the brakes as hard as I can. I cannot push that pedal any harder. That was one of the problems I initially said with the Logitech G920 that I'm using. G920 that I'm using. It's like, I love the wheel. I love the shifter. I love the thing. Like, it's perfect. But the pedals, for some reason, suck really bad. The brake pedal, to stop your car, you need to stomp on it and push, like, an elephant's weight onto it, basically, to actually stop your car. All right, so Carlos Sainz going side by side. There is no DRS just yet. Holy shit. Braking hard. Carlos Sainz made that place stick. Wow. Good for him. I'm even in the rich revs as well. Holy balls. I'm going to actually drop it down into standard now, close that up, and just sort of sit and wait for lap number 4 to come around. Actually, we're closing back in on Sainz. Maybe we won't need to wait to get that place back. I don't know. Now, one of the things I definitely do not want to do this race is run into any tire problems. I do not want to burn up my tires like I did last race, because that went very, very badly. So fingers crossed I don't do that. I will need to, I probably want to keep good track of my tires as to what their health is like and such throughout this race. So I'm going to be keeping a close eye on that. We should actually probably open that up just to sort of see what's going on. So, yellow flag up ahead, caution. Did someone crash? Oh, someone totally crashed. Maybe someone's going to crash into him when he's coming back on the track. Who was that? Was that Ricardo? Oh no, it was Verstappen. Yellow flag, no overtaking. Really? You made me stomp on the brake like that around the fast corner? That cannot be safe. Stomping on the brakes again. Carlos Sainz, seriously pissing me off now. DRS is now available. I gotta close my gap to Sainz. I do have a strategy change that I am presented. I'm not gonna come in on lap 3 because last time I moved my pit stop up a lap or 2, it screwed me, so I'm not gonna do that. Hopefully I'm in close enough range to Carlos Sainz for some DRS up here. I will know very shortly. Yes, I'm good. I got it. There we go. All right, open that up. Close the gap on Sainz. Hopefully we can do something. I may be too far. Yeah, I'm going to be too far. I'm going to take a little look, but I'm just too far back for now. I'm going to have to get him on the other straight. That sky is looking very dark. It might be peeing down with rain right now. Let's, oh, I pressed the button to look behind. All right, what's the weather like? I need a weather update.
Light rain for another 10 minutes, then we'll see a transition into heavy rain conditions.
I think he said light rain for 10 minutes and then heavy rain. This race is gonna change a lot. This race just got very interesting.
Available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan or try the new one?
What is my new strategy that I can take? You want me to go lap 4 to inters. I will gladly do that. So the team is saying that I should be good on these super soft tires for one more lap, even with the little pissy down of rain. And then I'm coming in, getting on the intermediate tires, and I should be good to go, hopefully. But like I said, the last time I jumped on these wet tires, I didn't fare too well. Oh, I'm heading into the pits now. Here we go. I'm boxing. I thought it was boxing on lap 4. Just saying. But I guess we're going on to the intermediates now. Hopefully I don't get screwed from this. I got DRS on Sainz. Actually, it's Harriento in front of me now. Oh my god, my pit box is so far. I'm going to get held up. I'm totally getting held up. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. I'm getting held up by the freaking Manor. Oh, but look at that. We are much closer to Sainz now. That's good. So the engineer just told me that we're supposed to finish the race on these intermediate tires. It's a very good thing I actually came in on this lap, because look at all that water coming down now. We are racing completely in the wet. And I mean, that can be good for me. I'm usually quite good in the wet. For instance, nice little move there. All right, we can see how this goes. I'm in 14th place. There are still some people up ahead of me who are not on the wet tires, so I will probably catch up to them very, very quickly. And they will also have to go into the pits, so a little bit of an undercut strategy, and I mean, probably just a better strategy choice overall, if I'm honest. Oh, wow, look at Ricardo all the way back here. These guys have not changed tires. Someone's on the super soft. Look at these guys on the super soft. Holy crap. Wow. That was incredible. Someone was holding all of them up. Was it Ricardo? I don't know who it was, but they were driving incredibly slowly. Actually, everyone in this race is driving incredibly slowly. Half the pack has not gone in to change their tires yet. And boy, it's taken a turn. I'm catching people. Look at this. There's another group of slow guys up here. And I see my teammate, Jensen Button's up here as well. I should be able to catch them up through these quick corners here. Ricardo has slowly dropped off the pace. We have a lot of rain now. I don't know if these guys are going to go into the full wet tires. All right, so who's this up in front of me? This is Harriento, who is on the intermediate tire. Nope, he's not on the intermediate. Why did it tell me he's on the intermediate? I don't know. Anyways, I'm up in 9th place now. Teammate is in the pits. I am in 9th place behind Sergio Perez. Going well. I'm actually going to get a couple more places here with all the people in the pits. Oh my god, this is good. I am currently in 6th place in the Spa Grand Prix, the Belgian Grand Prix. How the hell have I done that? All right, Perez. I want to get Perez. I want to end up on the podium. That would be so good. From last all the way up to the podium. That would be so cool. Like, look how slowly he takes the corner there. I mean, I'm taking the corner very slowly as well. But damn, this entire race pace has just changed so dramatically That is incredible. Each one of these races is honestly so unique. So many different things can happen. It's very, very cool. Now, before I was making fun of Sergio Perez, who was driving quite slowly, he's actually pulling away from me, and we've got a German up behind us now. That's not very good. I mean, maybe if the weather changes again, we could have another change, or because of all this water, someone just might crash. I don't know. Warning, corner cutting. Yes, I'm sorry. Just let me get back in the race. I'm really pushing to catch up to Perez here. Trying to do everything I can. But, I mean, that car is pretty quick. I love how I'm in the points, though. That is awesome. Oh, I'm taking a cheeky look. Gonna go side by side, wheel to wheel through the corner. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna move up to 5th place. Oh, wow. I don't even know how I did that. Like, I was losing him at the end of the last lap, but somehow I caught up to him a lot. So now who's in front of me? Bottas is in front of me. Okay. I can try my best to catch up to him. He is on the intermediate tires. I would imagine the entire pack of cars all on the track now are all on intermediate tires. So we'll see what we can do. All right, so Bottas is just ahead of me. He's maybe 5 seconds ahead or so. I mean, that's not too crazy. Yeah, he's 4.8 seconds ahead. I mean, maybe there's something that could happen. There are a couple laps left in this race to go. So we'll see what happens, but I mean, I'm pretty happy with a 5th place finish. I honestly also could not be more happy with my choice to go with an automatic transmission for this race, just because in the rain, it might be a little bit more sketch than if I was on the dry, if I'm honest. So I'm definitely happy I went with the choice of jumping into the auto for this race. And I mean, hopefully down the line, if I do continue to do these wheel cams and you guys do enjoy them, I can eventually make the switch to manual gears. Oh wow, the engineer just said that this heavy rain is going to stay basically for 15 more minutes. So we're going to be stuck with this for the end of the race. So unless someone crashes, we're not going to get any more luck out of crazy pit stop strategies or whatnot. So all right, we'll see what the gap for me and Bottas is like. Ricciardo is slowly pulling me in a bit. He is just there. He's not far at all. Bottas is... Oh, I hit the wet line. Bottas is 5.8 seconds. Wow, he is pulling fast. And Ricciardo now is within a second of me. With 2 laps left in this race, I'm going to need to watch out. I still do have some extra fuel. I think I'm going to start dumping that, actually. And we'll be okay, I think. I still have absolutely no idea where Max Verstappen is or who's even leading this race, to be honest. So it could be surprising once we do cross the line as actually who won. But Ricciardo, buddy, now right on me. So I just got to deal with him. I'm going to try to drive as defensively as possible, which may involve a couple bumps. But watch out, buddy. Come on, look at Ricciardo back there. Oh, if Ricciardo comes after us, we're going to push him onto the wet. We're pushing Ricciardo onto the wet. Something bad is going to happen here. If we're going to start to battle in this much rain, someone is going to crash. And with, I guess, a lap and a half to go, I mean, it's probably worth it for him. So, all right, well, you will see if Ricciardo does anything. I run wide in the corner. Oh, very slidey. Oh, Ricciardo. Oh. Ricciardo tucked himself back in behind me now. I do have 0.5 extra laps of fuel to go. This is sketchy. Just gotta keep pushing, driving carefully. Don't get any penalties, and just hold Ricciardo up as much as possible. My fuel is blinking red. I'm gonna drop it down to standard just to be safe. I do not want to be running out of fuel as I'm in 5th place right now. All right, Ricciardo's just sitting behind. Don't give him the dry line. Oh my God, Ricciardo! I mean, I sort of closed the door, but I was just sort of going around like, that was probably very not allowed. I'm sorry, and Ricciardo's like one of my favorite drivers too. I feel so bad. At least it could have been like Rosberg or something. Oh. Well, I hope Ricciardo still does pretty well. But his car seems to have exploded at the end of that race. I finished 5th, so that's not too bad. Oh boy. Oh boy. As usual. Oh, Ferrari up there and Rosberg and Hamilton as per expected. I cannot believe I finished 5th. So where did, oh no, Ricciardo dropped all the way down to 11th. I feel so bad. What happened to Verstappen? 21st place. I didn't do shit. I didn't hit Verstappen. I didn't see him for the entire race. I don't know what happened. I guess he did have that big spin on the straight, but still. But anyways, look at that gap between me and Verstappen. 18 points between us. It's pretty close. So anyways, guys, you guys are going to have to let me know what you guys think of the wheel cam and this whole setup in the comments down below. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys did, next part will be on the wheel again. If you guys want to see something different, I'll go play it like I do on the controller usually. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!